What's going on? It's Al. I'm back with another video. It's gonna be hard to see me because it's dark, but I'm just gonna film this video because I'm motivated to film this video right now. But basically, I just want to say, be careful who you hang around. You know what I'm saying? Now, this is something that, oh shit, that's not good. Well, gonna have to get another windshield fix. My windshield just broke. My windshield wiper just broke. I can't go back on the highway to go get it because it's lost. I'm on the highway right now. But basically, you should be careful who you hang around. Your crowd will determine who the type of person you are. Now, I didn't believe this when I was last year, but after finding a bad crowd, I learned that it's not worth it, and it's only gonna hurt you in the end. Whoever is in your circle, bro, that's gonna impact who you are. You're gonna subconsciously pick up their habits and their mannerisms. And I didn't even know that. Like, I really didn't believe it. Like, people will say, be careful who you hang around, be careful who you hang around. But it's honestly true. Like, you're gonna end up being them. If you're hanging with people who are smoking weed, you're gonna end up smoking weed. If you're hanging with people who are drinking, going to the bars excessively, you're gonna go to the bars and do that eventually. You can be like, oh no, I'm not gonna do that even if I hang with them. Eventually you will. You'll become them. And I didn't even really believe it. I'd be like, oh nah, even if I hang around them, I'm not gonna pick that up. I would never do that. The next thing you know, you're getting peer pressured or you're getting convinced to do it. So I'm glad it's just not raining anymore, so I can get a new windshield wiper. And it can really extend to, like, not even things like smoking and drinking. It can be like being excessively disrespectful to people, treating the other gender disrespectful, or weighing you down by being lazy, or like not wanting to work, or not wanting to do anything good for themselves. And to be frank, it's gonna be harsh, but to do something good for society, like say that like they just want to sell weed and like sit back and smoke weed, and they don't want to work a job, and they just kind of just want to chill. Like, do you want to be friends with that? You know what I'm saying? Like, nah, like, you don't want to be friends with that. And you know, you gotta look after yourself, because if you want to live a good life and to stay out of trouble, you gotta stay away from people who are in trouble, or who are headed towards trouble, or headed towards, you know, it's not even always about status. Like, even if you're working any job, like, that's respectful. Like, you know what I'm saying? That's respected. That's good. It doesn't matter. It's not like I can't hang around with these low class bums. Like, nah, it ain't even about that. It's about hanging with people who aren't into the mix of the trouble. Like, when I say in the mix, I'm talking about like the streets. I'm talking about just being disrespectful, or scamming, or not wanting to contribute to anything good or impactful. So you gotta watch out for yourself, because you get one life, you know what I'm saying? Like, you want to live it the best you can and not stir things up to make it worse for other people. It's bigger than yourself. We're really all in this together. We're all in a society, as we call it. If you want to make this society good and to have people feel safe and to have people happy and living good, fulfilling, peaceful lives, then don't make it hard for other people by perpetuating crimes, or making it hard for people to take care of their children, or like make it hard for people to be safe and to feel safe and to want to go outside. So if you're hanging around a bad crowd, think twice. You know what I'm saying? And people gonna be like, oh, you're a goody tissues. I remember we used to get called a goody tissues in school, but I'm just like, I let that stuff get to me. It's like, man, I'm just trying to live a good life, and I'm not trying to, you know what I'm saying? I'm not trying to make it hard. Other people's lives harder, bro. Like, life already kind of hard, bro. So why would I make it harder? You know what I'm saying? Why would I make it harder? I mean, I didn't have that mindset when I was a child, but as I grew up and I look back on it, I'm like, you know, you may have a hard time finding friends, bro. This kid has a hard time finding friends. Am I gonna pick on him, bro? Like, he already has it hard, bro. He kind of shy. Like, bro, like, you just gonna make his life hard, bro. For what? For some cool points. For real though. Just be wary. It's never too late to change, though. If you're in a bad crowd, what are you gonna do? You gotta distance yourself. You have to distance yourself, and it's gonna be hard to do because you're gonna be like, oh man, I've been cool with them for a minute. They're gonna get on my ass. But guess what? You're gonna have to distance yourself because there's no other way that you're gonna separate from the crowd. That's bad for you. Yeah, they're asking to hang out, say no. If they're asking to smoke, say no. They're asking to go up on a lick, say no. And it's easier said than done. Say you're in a sticky situation, you got people who are against you, and you're deep in it. You're gonna have to distance yourself from it all. I mean, that's a harder situation. You know, in the hood, you may have ops and stuff, and it's like, it's an ongoing and it never ends. But I feel like there's always a way out of that stuff, man. I feel like it's an option, man. I really don't feel like it's something you can't get out of, man. I don't know. Like, but it is hard because once you're in it, you're a target for that stuff, and the other side is not gonna like you and wanna get back on you, regardless if you're in it or not. So that's a hard situation to be in. But it's best not to get in it in the first place. You know what I'm saying? That's another, could be a whole nother video topic that I don't know how to answer. I come from the suburbs. I do not I come from the suburbs, something from the suburbs. You know?
We street nigga from the suburbs. Hey, we street nigga from the suburbs. Yeah, like nigga from the suburbs.
I mean, he's from the suburbs. Now, for real though, and it's like, I have no problem with that. I know this is a serious video. I probably shouldn't joke like that, but I like to joke around. I still want to keep it lighthearted. But you know, it shouldn't. There's always a way out. Seek out mentors. I don't know what you believe in, but pray. I also recommend seeking out good crowds. Like, from now on, if you're deciding to cut that out of your life, seek out good crowds. And it's even harder though, because them good crowds may not want to associate with you because they know what you're about. And that's why you may have a period of isolation where you're not going to have a lot of crowds because you're still building a new you. But until you prove that you're a new you may need some alone time. But yeah, I'm gonna end this video. I hope you guys have a great day or a great night whenever you guys are watching this. I love you guys. Stay out of trouble. Life is short. Try to just live it the best you can. And I'll see y'all later.